The opposition Congress has hit out at the Badal government in Punjab for diverting funds meant for state development programs towards a private school in Sanar. It's a move to give a dole of 1 crore rupees to Lawrence School in Sanar in Himachal Pradesh that's come in for huge criticism. The opposition Congress is alleging the money has been diverted from a state development program and pumped into an elite school which already has ample amount of funds available. And the fact of the matter is that it's even outside the boundaries of the state. What is adding intensity to the opposition's attack is that Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Badal is an alumni of the school, and Badal is also the chief guest at the 3-day celebration marking 165 years of Lawrence School Sanar, which boasts of a rich alumni list including Omar Abdullah and several bureaucrats and politicians. However, the Congress has launched a scathing attack on the Deputy Chief Minister for misuse of funds, calling it grossly illegitimate, meant for poor schools for state developmental purposes.
Cannot give this Punjab taxpayers' money into Himachal, and that to a very elitist school which caters to the rich and the powerful people. So that is our objection, and if Mr. Sukhbir Badal goes ahead with the plan, we are going to move the Honourable High Court of Punjab and Haryana on this issue. We will not allow squandering of Punjab public exchequer at the whims and fancies of leaders like Sukhbir Badal.
The Punjab government's response to it has been bizarre, though. In a statement, the state government has said the opposition's criticism exposes its parochial mindset. The education institution is under the Government of India and has a Secretary, Human Resource Development of India, as its chairperson of the governing body. The former legislator is making these wild allegations to stay in the news after losing in the assembly elections. Gulcharan Singh Charak now joins us on the phone line for more. He is the General Secretary of the Punjab Congress. Mr. Charak, you're alleging that these funds were meant for developmental programs in the state. What's the proof of that?
देखिए, बात यह है कि एक सबसे पहले तो मैं करेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, मैं जनरल सेक्रेटरी ऑफ प्रदेश पंजाब प्रदेश कांग्रेस, आई एम इन चार्ज ऑफ पंजाब प्रदेश कांग्रेस कांग्रेस आईसीसी। दूसरी बात यह है कि जो फंड्स की कह रहे हैं, किसी एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन के लिए उसकी डेवलपमेंट के लिए फंड्स देना तो बुरी बात नहीं है, लेकिन पंजाब की स्थिति आज इतनी बुरी है और वहाँ पर जो फंड्स निकाल के किस फंड से वो दे रहे हैं, क्या उनको पावर्स है वो देने की, ये तो मैं खुद हैरान हूँ। लेकिन पंजाब की स्थिति इतनी बुरी है कि एजुकेशन सिस्टम टोटली धर्म हो गया है, कुछ नहीं वहाँ स्कूल्स के अंदर बहुत बुरी हालत है, टॉयलेट तक नहीं है। तो इसलिए सबसे पहले सुखबीर बादल जी ने पंजाब की चिंता करनी चाहिए। जो मुझे खतरा है कि आने वाला समय जो है वो पंजाब के लिए अच्छा नहीं रहने वाला, इन्हीं की गलत पॉलिसियों से और गलत चीज की वजह से।
Right, but what are you planning to do over this? You've just raised the issue, but will you see it to its logical end?
I have just now heard about it, as something was in the press like this, but detail मेरे पास जब आती है, detail मैं बुलाता हूँ पंजाब प्रदेश कांग्रेस की तरफ से कि किस फंड से, कौन सी अथॉरिटी उसके पास थी, किस तरीके से उसने फंड दिए स्टेट के बाहर, तो वो जब पता लगता है तो मैं सुखबीर बादल जी का ये जो एक्शन है इसके बारे में डेफिनेटली पंजाब प्रदेश कांग्रेस को कहूंगा कि वो ये मसला असेंबली में भी पूछें और बाहर भी पूछें।
Right, Mr. Charak, and given the dire states that the Punjab economy is in at the moment, and obviously you've been referring to how the educational system has collapsed, how do you view this move though?
मैंने जैसे पहले किसी से कहा कि अभी ये जो इस वक्त सिचुएशन बनी हुई है, पिछले असेंबली सेशन के अंदर भी बहुत सी ऐसी बातें आई, लेकिन उस वक्त हम वेट कर रहे थे कि जो कुछ उन्होंने मैनिफेस्टो में कहा था और जो स्टेट की हालत है ये पूरा नहीं कर पाएंगे और इधर उधर की बातें करने की कोशिश करेंगे, और आज वो सिचुएशन आ गई है। इसलिए हमारे लोग दे हैव स्टार्टेड कमिंग आउट ऑन द रोड एंड डेफिनेटली दे विल आस्क द गवर्नमेंट इन द असेंबली, अनिल टोल्ड और उसके बाद जो हमारे पास आता है तो वो टेक एक्शन।
Right, Mr. Charak, thanks a lot for joining us and giving us those details. We'll go across to our correspondent, Manaman in China. And Manaman, what's the government's response though?
Siddharth, can you repeat the question, please?
Manaman, what's the government's response to these charges that have been leveled against it by the Congress?
Well, Siddharth, the Shiromani Akali Dal and the Punjab government have absolutely refuted the allegations made by the Congress. In fact, they say that such educational institutions such as the alma mater of the Deputy Chief Minister, the Lawrence School Sanar, they do not belong to any one state, and that such educational institutions should be patronized. They have remained silent on the issue of the utilization of the funds. These funds were meant to be utilized for small-term developments in the state. This sum of rupees 1 crore was to be used for repairs or building of dharamshalas, for cremation grounds, etc. They have absolutely remained silent as to why this fund was diverted to another school in another state, and they have not spoken on the specific points raised by the Congress in its allegations.
Right, so the Punjab government obviously trying to downplay the entire episode and has come out claiming that that 1 crore rupee donation to Lawrence School Sanar, such an elite boarding school, is justified despite the fact that the Punjab economy is in dire straits and the education system in that state has collapsed, and still the government is doling out funds to elite boarding schools in a different state completely. We'll shift focus here on headlines today and thank Manaman Singh China for getting us that update.